since it has yet to start up for them. I'm gonna start this quicker today so you don't have to fuck through a bunch of stuff for this to start. And here comes Boyce immediately as I start talking. She thinks I'm talking to her, which of course I am. She's a fine cat. Okay, here we are. That's my controller. Cue UBS sound. USB, UBS, fuck me. Restless man. Come on. Come on. Come on, connect, you twat. There. So, I have a really, really old joypad from back when I got an Xbox back in before most of you were born, I think. And oh god, boys, don't. And yeah, it's wireless, and it's really, really old. So the thing I did for my computer is I bought some cheapo second like knockoff brand wireless receiver for my PC, and I'm not entirely sure how well it works. It seems with age the signal like strength, I guess, has weakened so that it still gets the signal, but it needs to be really close to the fucking receiver to work, which is a little unfortunate and strange, because you'd think that it would lose signal and not send some of the inputs every now and then, but it works. It just needs to be really close. Anyway, that was a completely meaningless rant. For fuck's sake. Okay, so yeah. So okay, so I start talking. This usually happens when I record. Boyce will be sat somewhere and will be happy to be in my company. Then I start talking for the recording, and she starts walking around everywhere, happy that I am now talking to her. I am now currently waiting for her to calm down a little bit so I can actually start playing. Okay. Hello, Cybert, in the
Back
chat.
so soon. I knew you would not falter. The more you play, the more I wonder.
Where were we? The Jack of Scales. Ah. So it says curses here, right? I wonder if those curses are always active, or if they are just added to the curse deck for the dealer. So whenever he draws a curse, I get cursed for whatever reason, those will be added in there.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
Very fine. Okay, so since this is a full, proper widescreen game, those of you watching this on YouTube will of course not be seeing the chat, but if you've gotten to this video and already watched the other one, you'd probably already know this. So sometimes when I talk to the chat, yeah, you will not know what people have said. I'll try to sort of hint at what they've said at least, so you will not be as confused, but this is what's happening. Okay, I see that Onoke is about to taste sadness in that he's gonna eat powdered cheese and some macaroni. At least it isn't spaghetti bolognese, which people on the fucking internet, or anyway I guess, sometimes abbreviate as spag bol. And I fucking, spag bol sounds like a neurodegenerative or crop disease. It's like, oh fuck, my oats have got spag bol. Oh, it's odd. Okay, I was thinking about Shadow Agent. Combat multipliers are reduced. I'm actually doing okay with multipliers with the joypad, but we might still go with this guy because the card events are easier, and some of the events we need to do, the ones we fucked up previously, were because of card events where we lost track of the good cards. So we might do the Shadow Agent. I am actually... Hold on. I want to see his starting gear. 70 max health. Starts with a bunch of food. Health gain from eating 4. Health loss from starving. Starts with a Shadow Sword. Can throw a poison dart. Very fine. Starts with a shield. That's really all we need. Okay, and he has a hat that sees all the cards that are relevant with the thing. Very fine. No, spag bol, like spaghetti bolognese. Spag, as in spaghetti, and bowl, as in bolognese. And it sounds horrible. Oh, I had some spag bol today, and I was like, no man, are you alright? Do you need to go to the fucking, whatever? Okay, so we've helped the local peasant. She can still help us, but let us not. The Crucible, I'm not sure about what rewards it gives us, I forget. Combat gold. Okay, so it gives us gold. That is okay, but I would prefer to have some of the ones we haven't seen. Have we done this one? Combat, gold, food, health map reveal. That one is actually good. Dead King's Hall, I think, is not that relevant anymore. Ah, fuck me. We can now, because we did the rat bullshit before, remove these Ratman hunting cards that have very, very shitey rewards. I do also believe that we can actually remove Embertown Hero since we've completed that one. That is, however, a really good reward, so we might keep that there. The altar is a thingy chance, so let's keep that one. So we have room for 7 more cards here. Okay, so let's see. Old Graveyard. Wife's Fury, whatever. We don't know what most of these do. I mean, okay, so... Strange and Shadow or Heroes Remain or Lone. Lone sounds like it has to do with money, and I'm not... With the Shadow Agent, I don't think we will be hoarding much money from anything but pure chance, so... I'm sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. I'm always a little sniffly when I start these, and I want to hawk down the fucking microphone. And sometimes, because my old microphone had a physical mute button on it, this one doesn't. So I have to go over to the other screen, click OBS for mute, and sometimes it doesn't it doesn't take when I unmute it again, and I sit here like an idiot. Luckily, the people in the chat informed me that I'm a retard, so I'm able to unmute myself sooner than I probably would. And they're saying that Ruford.exe has stopped working, muted maybe. Did he mute himself again? Professional streamer. Good thing he does not want to upload it to YouTube. Aye, that would be shit. He's funnier streamer than we ever had. Fucking cunts. Also, hello men. Fine men there. I mute myself again to cough. Sorry. Yes. Fine men in the chat there. For those of you watching this on YouTube, you might be slightly annoyed by the little thing in the bottom left corner that shows me how many viewers there are. I use 2 monitors, but that is the easiest way for me to keep a track of how many dudes are in here, and it, of course, probably annoys you on the video on YouTube, but sorry.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
Yeah, we took his goblet by defeating the first 3 or 4 of his fucking suit court, I think, and it's very fine. So now a bunch of stuff has gotten an upgrade.
Scales. I have saved the lizardmen for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
So, okay, so controlling this game with the controller is much easier in combat, but it's not completely annoying otherwise. But it makes it kind of difficult for me to indicate what I'm talking about. Being able to use the mouse is fine when you're on the board here, for example. Because when I talk about shit, I can't indicate it with the controller. Sadly, using the mouse now, it does not appear. The game either wants to use the controller or the mouse and keyboard. As soon as I plug in the controller, the mouse and keyboard becomes inactive. So I can't use both. So that's why that's happening. Hello, new men in chat. Embertown Hero again. And this one had a little die icon on it, so this will be a one of the cards where we have to spot the thing. And because we're a shadow agent, we should have more chances of success or less of failure. So I'm not really sure which it is, but we'll see. For those of you who didn't get it the last time, some cards will show up now, and they will have some failures, either huge or normal, and some successes, either huge or normal. And depending on what we get, we'll get a different outcome from this. Generally, it just decides how many reward or how many pain cards you get. But the thing about this, the way I thought it worked, is that since it's a computer game, it would just show you the cards to show you the cards, shuffle them just to show you it shuffles. It doesn't actually shuffle, and then just randomize them once they've been shuffled.
If you like.
I am. Thank you.
I've waited long enough.
And show you some stuff, but the cards physically move and retain whatever's behind them. Rumpy noticed this when she was playing, and I've been playing this for quite a while. I usually get to about this point and then stop, but we're gonna finish it now. Anyway, Rumpy noticed this, and because I'm so used to computer games, I didn't think that it was actually that it did. Anyway, what that means basically in this long-winded thing I'm saying here is that you can actually follow the cards with your eyes. Generally, there are 2 ways of doing this. Either you try to follow where there'll be 4 cards, and you try to follow where the successes are, or you try to follow where the failure is if there's less failures. If the cards go on the bottom, they go into a stack and then divide out. You will always be able to see which one goes on top, and if you remember which one that is, you will know where it is. But if they go below, there's not really much chance of knowing what it is, except that you'll know what the top one is so as to not pick it or pick it. But sometimes it shuffles twice, and then you get fucked anyway. But anyway, yeah, let's go. Okay, we read this yesterday. Ah. Okay, so this one leads to the other one, so that explanation was completely unnecessary. Hero's remains.
So often, this is how the story ends, is it not? The hero tries, the hero dies. Their memory is celebrated, but they are lost.
Oh. You pass a funeral. It's obvious from the size of the procession that the deceased was a well-loved figure. Loved, learned. You are approached by the cleric. This great hero fell defending our beloved town of Wondermere. His sword and shield are powerful artifacts, but must be returned to his hometown for the proper burial rites to be completed. Will you do this, traveler, random man I just met? Okay, so I remember this one. I thought actually it was another one, but this is the one. So we'll get this guy's gear, and it's good, and later on we'll get a chance to return it or keep it. We will likely return it, because the combat is not that difficult, and we can probably do without it, and it's generally better to return it. Yeah. I say that, probably gonna get killed. Thank you. This will mean the world to his family. The town would have revolted had these artifacts not been returned. Yes, leave it to a stranger. It's not far to the hero's hometown. Look for the town cleric when you get there. Viking blade.
Such an elegant use of rage and anger. You wouldn't expect it of the barbarian hordes.
I would exactly expect it from the barbarian hordes. Okay, so we have our shadow sword and we have our Viking blade. We will actually, since we are the shadow agent, we will not discard any extra shit. So we're gonna equip this for now. And he has a shield called Pain. A shield bash deals damage to the opponent. Damage increase as you go up combo tiers. Okay, so shields allow us to reflect projectiles, some of them, and counter attacks, as well as do a bash. He can still do a bash regardless, but it's a kick anyway, and that's what it's referring to. The bash is a stun. Yes. And hurry, it's not wise to anger the spirits of the dead by delaying their proper rites. Heavy burden. After 5 steps.
Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
After 5 steps, player loses 50% of max health. I do not remember this thing. I wonder why that is there. That is actually a really bad one. Hero's return. Okay, so we have to go back here. We will immediately deliver the stuff.
Look deeply. This is the fate of heroes.
So that's a token there. Doing the right thing here, or succeeding a roll, or having the right item will earn us that token, which will unlock other stuff. You reach Wondermere, hometown of the dead adventurer. The town cleric meets you at the gate. He appears to have been standing vigil. Return the hero's sword. Thank you. This blade will once again be wielded in righteous fury. Do you have a shield? Return the hero's shield. Truly, you have done the Almighty's work in returning this shield. Thank you. The Almighty is very good at walking one square. Thank you. Blessed are we who protected can fell those who trespass against us. Draw 2 blessing cards. Nice. We get 2 blessings. Retribution. Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack.
Too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
When the player is struck by a ranged attack, there will be a chance that the attacker will be stunned for 5 seconds. Okay, this is only if we fuck up deflection, so that one is not that good.
Very nice indeed.
Ooh, that one is really good since we are fighting lizards. Okay.
Here, take it.
Nice. Okay, so let's just make sure we have the right shite equipped. Yes, our shadow sword is back and our regular shield is back. We did not need to fuck around with that. Okay, so we have the I was talking about this earlier. For this one, Last Man Standing and Mana Drain are locked in. I think Heavy Burden disappeared when we delivered the sword. I think that might actually have been patched because I do not recall that burden being there. I think that has been patched in because everyone would always fucking run off with the stuff.
I
Because it
like
was so
nothing
good.
more than the chance to see how you handle yourself in these circumstances.
Embertown Hero. You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you. I will not deal with thieving scum. Tell them to ask the gods for mercy, more mercy than you are about to show them." Okay, so he draws a monster card. We are fighting 3 bandits. Very fine. Apparently our Farty shield sword ability is good against bandits. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, that green shit is poison, I think. It doesn't seem that effective. I'm fucking this up a lot. I keep trying to dodge when there's no dodge to be had. Oh shit. The red stuff is unblockable. There's the stun. Oh shit, what? Weirdly, this guy has an uninterruptible attack that should... I wonder where he got that from, because they usually... The regular bandits usually don't have that unless there's some sort of special droid. No idea how he got that, because they're just level 2. All they should have is more attack and throw knives. Okay, so I lost a lot of health there. That's not good. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. Ooh, 3 gain cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Frostfang, hell fucking low. Wait, actually, because I can inspect these... Because I can inspect these, we can actually... These that say new are some of the ones we added to our deck, and we do not actually know what they do, but we can inspect them now. Where are greater movement speed?
Here.
Okay.
There is little material gain to be made.
As you're shrinking the consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. Press left bumper to unleash force. That one is good. And now we do know what these do. And we shall be removing and keeping them in our deck as needed. Better damage all round. I don't think the poison dart is that good. And this should be really good against lizards. And we are supposedly fighting more lizards in this one. We get gold, we get more gold. I actually start with quite a lot of food on this bandito guy.
Head downwards, if you dare.
Hello, Nodes. This is a continuation. I want to finish the game this time. I want to shove that shit on YouTube.
I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play. A ship at dock is worth nothing until it sails.
Thank you. Oh, I like the narrator. I might watch some of the Emmanuel movies he's been in to perhaps spy his cock. The size of his knob will not be a mystery, unlike that of Deep Roy. Okay, so again, because we're wearing the Shadow Agent helmet, we see which cards have the chance things on that we're better at, and it's the ones with the little dice. We are... This is completely straight though, so we're not gonna be able to make much use of that information anyway. Alicia in Underworld. This is a continuation of another one we had yesterday, where we there was a town, and we were in a tavern. We were sitting there, we're like, mate, and then the villagers took it away and fucked off with him. We followed, and they were about to throw him into a portal. And the first time we got it, we just oogled to see what happened, and they just threw him in the portal, and that was it. The second time we got it, we decided to yell at them, and then we ended up in the portal. And we fought flaming ratmen, and then we went back. This is the continuation.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps recurring. A mystic named Alicia. Apparently her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and the beasts of the void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She's considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. Oh. Does it say it does that? It does say that. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm. We have 28 gold, which is an average amount we might be able to... okay, so this card is not available unless we've done the other stuff. So, normally I'd think that this one only appears when we've done the other one. And this is the one to advance the quest. And these two would be the only options. So, I don't actually know what to do, because this is, yeah, explain interest, maybe? It seems like the obvious one. What do the men in chat say? I like putting stuff to a mock vote in the Twitch chat, and then either decide myself anyway, or decide whatever people do, and then swear at them when random chance fucks me. Let's be interested. This is Cybert for the record, so if this fucks up, it's on him. He will post in the comments of this video so that you can downvote him in case this happens. The mystic looks around nervously before saying, "Now what makes you think that I'd know anything about such things? I am but a humble fortune teller. Can I interest you in such? Can I not interest you in such services?" Okay, so we're back here. Let's pay her a gold. Okay, that's a shitter one. Okay, so...
A choice. Select your desire.
So what happened here is we have one that can succeed. The top one was this one, and that's a failure. So we have three, a 1 in 3 chance of making this. So it's either this one, or that one. And we are a shadow agent, so this apparently is easier for us, but it does not fucking feel it. Since this is about as hard as it gets. The failure states might be worse. Onoke says one of the left ones. Yes, this is indeed a 50-50 chance that it will be one of these. The furthest to the right. Yeah. I mean, there is really no way of telling when it goes below like that. Okay, so it's one of these or the furthest one over here. I heard from that game show, that theory, I never understood that if we rule this one out, pick this one, and then the host asks us, do you want to change to this one, then it's actually more likely it's this one because of some sort of math I don't understand. So let's try this one. Actually, no, they vote 2. Okay, let's do 2. Well. The mystic exhales and opens her eyes. You detect a hint of disappointment. Wealth will be yours very soon. How droll. Oh, we can do it again. Let's keep going, mates. Okay, so it's not this one. So we are in the same situation again. So let's try that one. Nice. The mystic's eyes flash wide open. I like this. It's like... So the hogwash that is tarot fortunes is sort of like, oh, you must go with the first fortune that you read. You can't just reread your fortune. The second one won't count because, of course, it is sheer random chance, and if it was a proper fortune, the fucking cards would give you the same thing every time, but they don't, so you have to go with the first one. But I like this, that we can just keep paying gold until we get the fortune we like. The mystic's eyes flash wide open. Your fortune is awash with death and destruction. Destruction capitalized, it seems. But there's also hope. You carry fortune's favor with you. How may I aid you in your endeavors? To someone with such a powerful aura as yours, I can tell of what I know.
Hurry up. We don't have forever.
Hush, hush. The price for such information, though, would be high. Do I have to pay again now? Because I don't have that much gold left. To someone with such powerful auras as yours, I could tell of what I know. The price for such information, though, would be high. Sadly, I see that you have nothing I desire. No powerful magical artifacts. Perhaps if you returned with one, I would be more forthcoming. Okay, so this is not that bad. We just need an item. What is not shite? I don't think it's a specific thing from a specific card. We just need a magical item, which is basically anything. And we have 4 cards left that are not the stairs, which gives us a chance of getting something like that. I think the bandit attack might give us some stuff. We've done this one before, and we kept it here because it has a good reward. 2 banditos. Dun, 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 dun. I listened to some of the video from yesterday just to check sound quality, and it does sound a little echoey in here. I'm a little sad about that. I was hoping that this microphone would sort of add more roundness to my voicio, but it sounds like what it is, that me sitting in a room. Oh, I have Frostfanag. I completely forgot about that. I still thought I had the shadow bullshit. I guess the starting weapon does not actually count as a... oh shit. Does not count as a magical weapon that we could swap with. Very fine. Now give me a reward. 1 gain card, so please... oh, that's just food. That's unfortunate. I think the gain card can also be equipment. I know some events specifically draw from the equipment deck. Some specifically... I think one of the gain cards is pick one of 3 equipment as well. And sleep at the inn.
There is
okay.
nowhere safe to sleep, it would seem.
We had some of this yesterday as well. A ghost appears, and the correct choice last time the ghost appeared...
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
...was to put our weapons down, and we actually had this yesterday. So a bandit shows up, says something about an apple, and steals a bit of shit from us. Last time we attacked the thieving bandit. Of course, I wanted to lower my weapon, but the chat was adamant. And this is the bad one. The ghost will show up and go, "You're a shitter. I didn't remember you being a shitter. God damn it." So this is the option we pick. The bandit looks at you with contempt. Thought so. He wanders out of the room, whistling tunelessly to himself. I can't whistle very well. The deal draws you 2 pain cards. Lose 5 gold.
Oh,
that is not that bad. Lose 3 food. That is worse, but we have quite a lot of food. Shaking your head, you wearily turn back to your bed and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes, so familiar, so real. Compared to its shifting body, smile into yours. Something stirs in your mind, a past memory. Every time they fucking write shifting, either about sands or ghosts, I think of fucking sifting because Eye of Argon has broken me. You are still yourself. I need fear no longer. Its pale hands reach for yours, and you suddenly recall a laugh. A laugh to go with those smiling eyes. I have lingered too long in this place. It drains so. Do not forget me. You blink, and the ghost is gone. Those eyes, gone. The card's token is now yours. Nice. This is giving me heavy Planescape vibes. What did she say? It's Dio Durano, whatever the fuck her name is. I will wait for you in Death's Hall, my love. And then she fades. I played a retard in that game, and I never learned the resurrection spell from her. Mark Morgan did the soundtrack for that. Planescape Torment as well. Very fucking fine. Good game. Men quote Lost Crown in the chat. For fuck's sake, we were having a beautiful moment here. Okay, so I don't know what the cunt means by a magical artifact exactly. We might... I mean, this is a jeweler. Oh, an artifact is actually an item type in this. I keep forgetting. Okay, let's see if we can sell our shadow sword, as we will get it back as soon as we start again. For fucking 4 gold. Yes, there is a specific item type in this called artifacts. Which are these items that you can use as abilities in combat. This is actually quite bad that the Traveler was there and that he didn't sell them, because that is 1 card less that can actually give us an artifact. If we complete that first card, completely depends on this next one, so please let it be something that can give us an artifact. That does not seem like something that can give us an artifact.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting... yes. We need to, I think, pay a bard. 20 gold is not going to be enough, I think. We tried this last time and fucked it up because we didn't get it. Fuck, okay. Rapate. Okay, so that is a failure. So... we have a 2-in-1 chance of succeeding here. What say you, men? 1, 2, or 4. It's completely random, I think, unless there's some trick to this that I have not noticed, so... Corporal Drogmeat says free because he's an imbecile. You bastard trying to fuck me over. Honor votes 4, I pick 4. It is a success. Good man. I now realize that there were 2 failures in that one, so it was not 50-50. I like the look of you. Does 5 gold sound fair? Yes, have 5 gold, Bard. The Bard bestows upon you all of the knowledge that he has gleaned from about the White Minotaur. The card's token is now yours. Men vote. Stream delay. I always feel bad when that happens. I'm trying to keep the pace up a little bit, believe it or not, so I usually take the first vote. Unless a lot of you do it at once. Okay, yeah, so we're not going to be able to complete the thing there because we are now going down. Also, hello, men. Corvus, Dillman, Dogman. People who show up there.
What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Okay, so the worst possible layout for this fucking one is that this is the exit. Dead Man's Gorge.
You begin to see the nature of the questions we will ask. Do we look to the past or to the future? Is your decision predetermined or made in the moment?
I think they did the right thing by not showing the dealer's mouth. I think it would look weird if they tried to do that. The animation is passable, but I think it would move him into Uncanny Valley. While crossing the ancient rope bridge of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sound moving from below. It's an ambush. Ah, good old Dead Man's Gorge. Hey, Rumpy. Dividing the damage out like a Nobulon. Whoop. That was close. Get plooted. Mouth and facial animations are tough and easy to fuck up. This is true because we as people have been taught all our life to read facial expressions of other people, which is why it is so fucking hard to animate properly unless it's a cartoon and it's overly stylized. Which is why a lot of 3D movies that try to go with realistic dwades, like Final Fantasy did back in the day, for example, usually move into the fucking weird and Uncanny Valley. Okay, Rat Cleaver and Mace. I take the Rat Cleaver because I think it actually sells for more.
It's often hard to determine the provenance of an artifact, but this cleaver was clearly forged after the first invasion.
Okay, so we keep it but we will not equip it. Armory. Change of Virage.
Gains
During
for
combat.
armor, as you will.
Sure, let's equip that. We have light armor.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Oh, poor Rumpy. Fantas Plute, anyway. Actually, for that, I prefer the Pepsi variant, Miranda. Which is kind of Mirindia. Sounds
Win
like
this and claim my token.
Sounds like you need some raspberry sparkly Rumpy. One day in the shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I don't think this is Marith, but we need her hair. Your thoughts turn to Mr. Lionel and his need for some elven hair. Nice. Okay, so we can take a swing or we can ask. Let's ask, because we are not an asshole. The maiden considers this for a moment before slicing a few strands from her hair. As you wish, but be cautious, mortal. You have the taint of a goblin about you, and they may never be trusted. Well. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. This is the exact
Another
same
token
thing
brings you closer
Merith
to your
told
goals.
us. Don't you turn it? Oh. I'm gonna need my fucking raspberry brush, and I only drink my soda with, if it has a proper champagne bottle with a champagne cork that goes pop and cannot possibly be shoved back into the neck of the fucking bottle after I open it. Oh. Even though it's regular soda.
Open the chest, see what it contains. I'm curious.
What's this about goblin taints? I'm reading the chat a bit here. A massive praying mantis decided it would try and plute me. Aren't those pretty useless for people? Oh, your day got worse. I'm sorry. Since I'm uploading this to YouTube, I shall not get into that too much. Not to say I don't care. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Oh, yes. Okay, so this should be easier now, because we are Shadow Agent and a Great Rouge. In fact, it's fitty. Let us see. Okay, so this is a failure. So, it's one of these. I fucking... Yes. That was not a failure. That was a success. I am the blindest motherfucker in the world. Fucking treasure chest, me mate. Okay, let's try and pry that fucker open. So, that failure's over there. So, I'm keeping an eye on that card. And it goes on the bottom, which means the top one will be safe. I'll post a picture onto my Twitter in a while of a praying mantis, not a minge. What? Nice. After a mighty heave, the lock gives, and the spoils are yours. You get 3 stuffed cabbages. Oh yeah, gold bling bling for my sack whack. More bling bling sack whack for my gold bling. Oh yeah, lots of gold this fucking thing. Ah, 1 equipment. Medium armor, which is
Middle of the road in every way.
Okay, so the thing we have right now, Change of Rage, is basically medium armor, but with an effect. So we will in fact not be equipping the medium armor on account of it being worse than what we have. But oh.
You are braver than I if you're willing to get involved in a marital dispute.
Ah. You might remember from the first video when they talked about the Jack of Dust, that he lost wife and all. I believe this is his wife.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
While traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there? You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals, drinking away all our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick. Go to the tavern and confront her husband. Now, here's someone with some sense. I would go crack his skull myself, but our pagan cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down. That is a weird animal. You find a woman's husband.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no.
Well,
Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top.
But I
As
assume...
are we all.
So this is made for the Dwade's memory, so I'm assuming this happens before you actually kill Jack or something. I don't know what the fuck. 2 of Dwest and a Jack. You corner the woman's husband at a local tavern. He is busy playing a drinking game with his friends. Okay, so we can join the drinking game here, or we can threaten him. What do you think, men? Okay, so I can join the drinking. I think that... I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Okay. You better get this right, then. I've got great eyes. You entertain the local tavern folk with your drinking capacity and tales of adventure. Draw 1 equipment card. Token is now yours. Consuming
Poison.
shame.
It's the tool of the traitor.
Oh, nice. All weapon attacks are... nice.
Poor Jack. His place is so much lower than ours. He merely repeats the same motions over and over, incapable of change.
The way silverfish mate is cute though. They do a little dance for each other, fuck around, then have a little hump, and then that's it. And then there's bed bugs. Terrible shit. Traveling Mage. Okay, we can actually probably sell some shite to him. We also have a lot of gold, so we might be able to buy some fine shite from this man. Of course, getting rid of our gold means that we probably can't lose it in other encounters or spend it in other encounters. Slugs. I like the way slugs mate. It's fantastic. The way snails just make a fucking spear of semen and try to fucking stab each other with it. It's like whoever gets pegged with this fucking shit becomes the lady and has a hump or whatever. And I find that very fair, that you sort of fight over who gets to be Pregante. Unlike that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where Danny DeVito impregnates him and Arnold has to be the lady. I don't know how that works. I suppose Arnold was laying down. Alchemical silver. This one's pretty good. Dragon relic equip. Ah, you need all the dragon relics. Damn. That seems like the later fucking levels must be really big for this to work at all. I can only buy 1 food for him for 6. Fucking hell, that's expensive. Okay, I'll buy 5.
Your food runs short.
We have very
this
little.
Does not bode well.
I'm not gonna fucking spend that much. Fuck. Alright, so you can see the little...
trudging along a muddy road.
By the candle, you can see all the tokens I've earned in that little bin there. Or ashtray, whatever the fuck it is. Cup. Semi-bowl? I don't know. Win or lose, I will still get those. So that's good. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride his wagon. Chat says, I think men's have peg fascination, fetishism, or creature pegging fascination. No. Simon Pegg is a fine actor, a true croissant of the arts, a fucking...
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
Thespian?
No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies.
Ah,
Of course,
shit.
I am different. My powers are genuine.
Okay, so the only way to complete this, I think, is to have 2 little gold or no food at all when we run into this dude. Otherwise, we're not going to get that token either way, but we might as well buy some of his food. That's a shame. We could have gone the other way around and starved ourselves and won that one, but it's risky business. Field of Poppies.
I have always felt a kinship to the puppy. Together we help you forget and also recall.
You wander among the field of poppies. Too late, you realize that the poppies are making you sleepy. Uh-oh. Okay, stuff's revealed. Oh, fuck me. You wake up groggy and disorientated. Well... yeah, let's get some food. Stop talking about pegging in the fucking chat, god damn it. It's weirdly. Let's see what sort of shite he sells. Fortune's Breath, we've never seen this one yet. It's been in our item bullshit, I think, for quite a while, but we've never actually... Every hit you sustain. Okay, so... Where's movement speed? This one is fairly cheap. What are we wearing now? I don't know. We do not actually have any gloves, which we don't have a trinket. We don't have any gloves, so I might just buy this one. Yep.
I was always a fan of being fleet of mind. You'll have to settle for being fleet of foot.
Oh, thank you. Sadly, I'm too fucking domed
sure you're grateful for that.
To realize you just insulted me, you hooded bastard. Doesn't work if you're a man attempting peg. That's just homo. In all caps, no less. What the hell? My Twitch chats. Ladies and gentlemen. Apparently... what the hell? Noble trader. Did I just use all my gold?
Simply noble by birth.
Did I just use all my fucking
Play
gold?
for a token now.
A nobleman approaches on a chariot. As you walk the streets of Stegol, he notices you and comes to a stop. You there, peasant. I wish to purchase your armor as a gift for my nephew. He's of similar build and enjoys a good scuffle on occasion. I guess we sell our armor to him? Did we sell the extra medium armor we had? I don't remember, but we never get hit in combat anyway, so... The nobleman waits patiently as you take off your armor and then hand it to him. He should appreciate this, after I've had it cleaned. Of course. The card's token is now yours. Enjoy your newly found wealth. The nobleman rides away. 4 gold cane cards. Damn. I mean, we could go back to the shop and buy some shite if we don't have armor. It's perfectly safe to do so. But the armor back there was not all that interesting, I feel. I know, we're back to light armor. That is fine. I am good with that. The helpful priest. Oh, he's there again?
Again, a token is at stake.
How is he there twice? Oh, he got shuffled back in. So I could in fact have done the thing I talked about before and starved myself. Oh, no, okay, so this is a different one. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old god. Sure, bless me, mate. Uh-oh. Okay, we want the huge success.
Choose from these options.
Thank you. Shadow agent up in here. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Nice. Draw 2 blessing cards. Damn, 2 blessings? Phew.
Many of these blessings are too good for the likes of you.
I see, you twat. Just because we got the huge success, we got 2 blessings instead of 1. At the beginning of every battle, the old gods throw down thunder upon one of your enemies. Critical strike. A player inflicts triple damage. I will have to remember that and use my shield back.
It is yours. You can take it.
I don't know if stun means that I just need to slap him with the shield and then hit them, or if it specifically refers to them on the ground. Who knows?
Are you afraid of the grave? What irony. As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
In an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a blessed soul and remain quiet. You spend a peaceful night, awakening well-rested and fully recovered from your wounds. The card's token is now yours. Okay, I didn't need to do anything, just find it. Guess it leads into something Pegly or something. Okay, here's the ladder. We will, of course, turn back, and since this is just there... Ah, Devil's Choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears on your path. I am Foknose. I am here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Now I know this guy's a twat, so I'm going to pick Plague, because then he goes where? And he goes, since that is whom you wish to fight... Oh, sorry. Since that is who you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun, haha. And we have the frost thingy, so we should be better off against lizardmen. But lizardmen are actually some of the ones that give me trouble, from what I remember. Fuck. Oh, I'm fucking up. Okay, this fucking sword is fantastic against these assholes. As you can probably see, these are very sturdy. Get fucking self-polluted, you weird lizard twat. Yeah, these are very sturdy. Hard times. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our path cross, I will kill you myself. Where? I have nipples on my card that look very much like my eyes. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. We get the token. Nice. Ring of Justice and Scorching Seal. Brrr, okay, let's see what they do. This weapon has a fire aura that
Fire, in its multitudinous forms, we still hold it in esteem and wonder.
Lava golems. Never met those. That sounds nasty. This weapon leaves a fire aura that decreases quickly. Press the left bumper to restore the fire. Shite. Using a weapon ability causes the player to be fully healed and the ring destroyed at the end of combat. Sure. I can use the freezy thing and get full health. And I'll probably forget I have the ring and use it just to get rid of the cooldown, and then I will fucking just get 5,000% healed and have full health anyway, like an idiot.
The lizard men are nothing if not
Here we
patient. He waits for you.
Let's see. Well, we have to waste one walk anyway. Ah, Devil's Carnival.
Frivolity is not my forte.
Should have an easier time with this as a shadow agent. We kind of
Let us
fucked
take a
up
token
before.
on their foolishness.
Okay, so this circus fucks with us quite a lot. And we need to make sure that we are not fucked with. So there's 2 here. What are good. And we pick that one. Cheers and gasps draw you to a large tent. Inside you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costumed artists. Oh fuck, okay. Well, no huge success, but I'll take it. A strong man offers you a magical item as a prize for anyone who can lift even half of what he can. You take the challenge, and for a brief but intense effort, you accept the prize. Yes. Berserker armor
that gives you the proportional strength and power of a barbarian, which you are on closer examination.
What's the meaning? I receive message. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest. The sound of a crowd behind you. Day's just dawning. But which day? Looking back, you see ruined buildings of a long abandoned town, long abandoned. I received the weirdest stuff on Messenger. I attempt to reply with an appropriate Pusheen, but end up browsing Santa emojis instead. Stupid fucking thing. Did you see that urethra tube they made for women to pee standing up, Taz? Ugh. I think I've seen that thing. I frequent an ultralight subreddit where it's basically mostly gear reviews and stuff like that. So did you know? Because ultralight stuff is usually fairly expensive, so you want to make sure stuff's good. And there's like, oh, ladies on hike, how do you urinate? And there's like, mate, I got this fucking cup I urinate directly into, and then it's shaped like a donger, and it's like being able to pee. And that seems like it would be a very dirty experience to have. Sure, you can direct your pee somewhere, but I think you would just splash yourself with fucking... It seems more trouble than it's worth, honestly.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Okay, we fucked this up before, I remember. Something. Yes, we need to give this man gold. We, in fact, have 50 gold that he needs this time. So we... Alright then, I'll send word among with your payment, and the Highbinder will set a meet. Okay, so we are, I think, trying to chase some sort of shit. Is it a treasure, or is it the Minotaur? I forget. Kraken or something. But, yeah. Okay, so we can now go to the second one of this. Okay. Not a lot of stuff for Gnoid making Shadow Agent hit. Oh, Shadow Agent quest. Okay, let's see. This is one of the ones that are only added from playing with this specific character thingy.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
You are summoned to a secret meeting in a small tavern outside the town of Stegel to talk business with several members of the town's merchant guild. We have a job opportunity for you, one of them begins hesitantly. We don't normally deal with people of your unique skill set, but we're in a bit of a bind. The master of our guild is little more than a crook. He has hired goons to keep us all in line, while he lives very well from the coffers of the guild's treasury. We don't want to have him killed, another member interjects, just out of his position of power. We want you to steal the guildmaster's ring from him. It is a symbol of office, and without it, he cannot authorize any guild business, which includes withdrawing money from the treasury. Bring us the guildmaster's ring, and we will reward you well with coin. He carries the ring on his person at all times, and these days he never leaves his house, which is in the Velfri district of Stegel. Perhaps you will find a way to lure him out. Of course,
it has been called the game of eternity that we play.
Of course, if the town guards or anyone else asks, you've never met us. It's weird that he has a few things he says when you take a long time, but it is weird because I've clicked multiple times and that should have reset it every time I scroll the text, but apparently it's for the entire encounter, which is a bit of a weird decision. Okay, so we are now looking for some other shite. How discreet it is, may be able to... I sort of on okay. The thing about it is squatting and doing a wee seems much more hygienic, and you won't have to carry a thing around. It seems like a gimmick for someone who wants to use something like that rather than having any actual fucking purpose. While crossing the ancient rope bridge of Dead Man's... Oh, this thing again. That's a lot of dust. That is, in fact, 6 dustmen. This might get kind of... I completely dodged something. The most random gameplay anyone has ever fucking seen. Shit. Oh, it's the last man standing thing, isn't it? He becomes Burl because he... Oh, I'm an idiot. I just did the thing that healed me fully. Ah, I fucking knew I'd fuck that up. Okay, so Onoke has just stated in the chat, IBRB to feed Lunas. His dog is named Luna, but he spelled it in a way that's pronounced Lunas, which is also the term for people who have a balloon fetish. So please don't say it like that, it is weird. 3 game cards, more max health.
More health to work with. Much good may do you.
Ah, life limb. We can actually see what this does now. I assume left bumper to inflict a
Cut them where
curse.
it counts, then finish them.
Strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage. This also removes the curse. We don't have a good shield, so let's get this one. Every third encounter does not
A
consume
shield
food.
for the marathon, not the sprint.
Fuck it. One can indeed have a fetish for anything. The funny thing about Lunas, though, is apparently there are 2 camps of them. Someone explained this very, very thoroughly to me once. There are 2 camps of them. There's poppers and non-poppers. Generally, you can actually find a lot of the stuff they consider porn on YouTube. It's basically just people fucking around with balloons and making them make that balloony noise where they go. And this is apparently intensely erotic to a Luna. Some Lunas, as they approach climax, want the balloon to pop. Some are very, very unhappy when the balloon pops. So they are in 2 camps, poppers and non-poppers. Yeah, and apparently, if you don't put a popping warning on your video, and a non-popper is watching it, and is having a fantastic time with the video, and or her genitals, and the balloon suddenly pops, apparently this is extraordinarily traumatizing to this non-popper, as they care for the balloon, and it makes for some funny YouTube comments, I think. It's like, oh my god!
It must be nice to be unpredictable. I am as bound by the rules I've written as you are.
How could you this video not warn about? Oh, it's funny. Yeah, let's play to the fucking old gods. Fuck them. We just don't want the huge failure. Okay, so we pick this one. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and flash of lightning answer your prayer. Any kills made with an axe? Fuck's sake. We do not use axes. Jack of Scales. Fuck.
Now, a fight for the ages.
I wanted the rest of the
I
shit.
expect greatness.
Sure. Nullify magical abilities of the player's weapons and artifacts. I hope that doesn't include the frost shit, because they're supposed to be weak to frost. And I would be a little annoyed. He has 4 friends. At least I can kill those. Don't know how burly he is. Nice. Fuck nothing at all. Ow. There's the noise. Easy squeezy, banana pleasy. This is much easier with the controller. I remember fucking this up so much playing with mouse and keyboard.
Well played.
Thank you.
Well played indeed.
This is about as far as I've gotten.
Defeated something that I never expected to die.
This is about as far as I've gotten. There's some of the cars I've seen because I did some of the other levels. I ground them a bit, trying to advance some of the quests. So some of the stuff I've seen before, some of the stuff I haven't. So now we're fucking around in new ass territory. Okay, we got some new permanent upgrades. At the start of your adventure, you gain an equipment card. Oh, nice. You start your adventure with more food. Also nice. Your starting equipment has been upgraded. Also nice. Rapid strength increase. Not so nice. Bandit health increase, Lizardman strength increase, not so nice. Lizardman can be annoying if paired with other shit.
The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine.
Your coins seem to have
begin to
bugged
assemble
out.
a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
Right, unwrapping, mates. Returning the belongings of the dead hero to Wandermere, you receive 10 gold per blessing. That's alright. War cry. Okay. Countering the ghost. Spirit walk and some food. Hearing the song of the White Minotaur, you receive Hunting the Huntsman. For gaining the Elf Maiden's Hair, you receive Goblin King's Halls. I hate that one. Might be easier with the controller, though. For going to the tavern and retrieving the woman's husband, you receive Tavern Wager. Turning with the Nobleman, you receive Goal and Lovers. Dealing with the Helpful Priest, you receive... Well, I thought we didn't sort him out. Healer's Ring and a bunch of stuff. And a new advancement in that shit. Blessed Peace to the Old Graveyard. That's a fine gain one. Spiritual Healing. We've got a lot of ones this time. Devil's Wanger. Paying the fee to the Highbinder, you receive Meet the Highbinder. Never gotten that far. Merchante Guild, next one. In Shadow Agent. Defeating the Lizardman. Queen of Skulls. Metal Ore. Holy Forge. And the Dank Ritual. And the last one. Lizardman Jack. Antler. Hern's Antlers, and the Surly Beard of Mrifk. Nice.
Halfway done. Let us continue. Into the depths we go, searching for the dead and dying.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing the Shadow Agent because we now have advanced this shit. So, Haunted. Whenever the player purchases new items, they gain a curse. That is not good. All traders have been persuaded to offer cheaper items.
So much death and
see
sorrow
how that
in the
works.
world. Can you hear the winds keening in loss? Can you hear the dirges as the trees and the earth cry out in sorrow?
I hear it not.
Is the Queen of Skulls. And that is all she can hear. It has driven her to madness. Her touch is the promise of death, and I say to you, you were warned. Farewell.
Okay. Okay, I'm removing some of the ones that we have sorted out. Just so we can get some of the new ones. Twisted Canyon is a bit... Actually, it's okay because it scales with our bullshit. I might have removed too many. The Lovers, the Lone, Tavern Wanger, thingy. I'm just gonna add all the new ones and see how much space we have left. We have a lot of space left. This one says token still, which is weird. Since I think we already got that token, didn't we? We got the Devil's Carnival token. Is there another one to have? Inspect. Equipment, blessing, food, health, map reveal. It is actually good reward even if we have done it. The Crucible. Combat gold. Ballot Brooktop. Devil's Shite. This guy actually just wants our armor, and he gave us so much fucking gold for it, so if we get him early, and we don't have a good armor, he might actually still be worth having in there. Yeah, there's another token? There might be, I don't know. It might be the token for the huge success, which we didn't get. Okay, let's fuck around with the equipment. We have Undead Bane, which is nice. Get rid of some of the unnamed shit like that and that. Get the Undead Bane. Spirit Walk. No idea what that does. War Cry, very fine. Healer's Ring, no idea. This card is new. Okay, Armor of Cold, very fine. I don't think these are very good. Every hit you sustain, yeah. Angel's Wings. We generally don't replace our face. Yeah, we want our Shadow Agent hat, I think. Want to keep that. Chilling Shame. Democules is not that good. Mercenary Contract, fuck that. Ring of Justice is the... Yeah, that's the one I keep fucking up, so I'm just gonna remove that because I'm ustless. Okay, so... After referred combat, the player gets a bunch of health. That's okay. Let's get some of the new ones just to see what they do. Anything else new? No. It might do Bloodman, yeah. Also, hello. Fuck it, why not? If it shows up, it shows up.
The lands of the Queen of Skulls are unhealthy for the living. Few have reached the depths of the game that you have attained. They were too weak or too inflexible, too passionate or lacking in the necessary will. You are different.
Our hat might not actually be that good because it only shows the stuff. The Shadow Agent crap is still a thing we do, I think. Every weapon ability usage, all bandits are stunned for 3 seconds. Every bandit killed. I am not going to equip that, though, because it's just against bandits and it's not that good. Which one of our thing gives a better chance at fucking around? Ring of Hindsight. What the fuck does that do? Okay, so he's just lucky. It's not bound to an item. Yeah, it's not bound to an item, so we can equip him with whatever the fuck we want, and he'll still be fine. That is good to know. I still don't know what the fuck the Ring of Hindsight is. Okay. Oh, it kind of works like... Oh, okay, I see. That's ustless. Or ustful, I guess. I mean, The levels are starting to get more convoluted, so... Hello, Mad Sloot. Are you angry because I touched you? I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go down, around, and then up. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard that. I was in a biodome.
Taverns, caves, dungeons, and the roads between them. Over and over, again and again.
So, yeah. Well, it is sort of useful, yeah, but the thing is, I want as many encounters as possible. I generally don't want to go down unless I am starving or have too little health or something. But yeah, I was at a biodome with Rumpy, and there are 3 sloths in this biodome, and it had just opened, and one of them had been closer to one of the paths, so it hadn't been able to flee where people were. So it was sitting there, and it was pretty close, and everyone was looking at it, and it looked sort of distressed at being that close to people. But it looked so cute, and I figured, okay, so it looks so bristly, so I'm just gonna touch it. I'm gonna sort of just at the tip of my finger. I just want to feel what the fur's like. I'm gonna do it so gently and from an angle where it can't see, so as to not disturb it, because it seems distressed, and I don't want to do that. So I very, very, very gently extend my finger, carefully touch the little bristly hairs, and it turns around slowly in that sloth-like manner, and it looks at me, and it looks so betrayed, and I'm like, sorry. And it was very sad. It was very bristly, though. It felt kind of like the pig I patted outside.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
It was asleep. I patted it and it went like... and kept sleeping. Very fine man, that pig. You find yourself in a seedy old tavern, spinning tales of your adventures to a group of drunks. A bearded soldier scoffs at your tales and challenges you to an arm wrestle. Okay, we can wang out our helmet because we don't have the fucking gold. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is a fuck-uppery. I think it's one of these, so... You win. The old soldier gingerly turns out his pockets. I seem to have misplaced my 20 gold. Will this do instead? Gives me free food. Nice. I guess I'll have your flute. Weird. That gives us another token. I guess he'll talk more shite after we, at some other point, I guess. Okay, let's go down onto this town. We're just gonna fly away on our way. Everything is revealed, so I'm assuming this is the fucking... Yes, it is. That is the stairs. Or cave escape, or whatever the fuck.
And caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
I've got food coming out my ass, though, so we can... I'm gonna go up so we don't have to look at a card. We wearing any armor of note? Not really. Let's go up while we have shite armor and talk to the merchant and sell that. Hunting the huntsman.
Win this and claim my token.
It turns out it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He's been spotted interrogating tavern-goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left the small town of Thatchcross and was seen heading to the forest nearby. You follow a set of tracks that lead to a leafy glade. Colorful debris blanket the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Shit! Okay, so the only thing I know is not that one. That's for Soothe the Failure, so it's one of these three. Men, help me. I think it is completely random because there's no way of knowing which one of these it is, so I'm gonna have you men pick one so it's not gonna be my fault when we fuck it up. Cybert says middle. Cybert's a good man. Cybert is a good man. Good man. Cybert will write something in the comments so you may upvote him for being a good man. You catch the edge of a pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter, adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. What ways to do this guy? I'm impressed that you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the roles of a hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let us share a drink at the tavern where we can converse as men instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts.
One more piece of the puzzle for you.
Give me that shite, you fuck. Now we meet this man in this robe for money.
Wealth separates the highest from the lowest, and that is, in itself, a form of virtue.
Okay, that didn't work. Maybe light armor does not count as armor. Maybe it counts as no armor. That is disappointing.
Aha! The Count enters the picture.
Indeed. So are you guys ready to enter the Empire of the Vampire?
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Thank you. On a dark, moonless night, down a lonely road, you encountered a hooded stranger. Greetings, friend. I am in need of some sustenance. Would you be willing to offer some of your vigor in exchange for gold? He asks, taking out a bag of coins. Yeah, so basically he wants to suck us off for money. Which is very polite for a vampire, I guess. Depending on how vampirism works in this, like, do we get polluted if he bites us? Do we turn, or can he just suck us off and then leave? It's very polite of him. That is very fine. I will accept, because he's polite about it. Stranger moves with a natural speed and grasps you firmly and bite your throat. After a few seconds, he releases you. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold. You regain your composure. I guess he's got the healy licky tongue of the White Wolf's vampires. If you did not know that, apparently they can heal wounds by licking them, which is how they close the bites. Which has always been a bit silly. I'm not yet sated. Would you like to earn more gold? Fucking yes, mate. Stranger moves with a natural speed. Okay, you don't have to move that quickly. I'm not going to run away. I let you, mate. Thank you, he says, handing you some gold in your composure. It's not that much gold. Mortal, you seem unusually willing to give your blood for material gain. The stranger goes on to tell you a tale of secret blood auctions and where they may be found. Okay, so he's... Okay. Very fine. It might be a reflex, yeah, the leaping. It's like, fucking sucking someone off is a stupid fucking... It's this weird thing he does. And it's an ability, and as soon as he clicks it...
trade in the land of death.
He roars and jumps at someone, even if he didn't mean to. A dank and foreboding caves lead you to your goal. Enter the cave. Oh, at least it's not the fucking Bleeding Hollow. That is probably the grossest and lewdest thing Blizzard have ever called anything. Why would you name something...
I did not create this game, you know. I have merely perfected it. You have begun to understand my innovations.
It's weird that Blizzard named something after a gaping, menstruating vag. Anyway, hello, Grauman, in chat. Dark Dweller, that's new.
Even I am unsure where this thing springs from.
I don't think we added that. It must be one of the dealer's things. Hello, is that Dark Young, actually? The path is blocked by an evil mass of tentacles and eyes. Even as you watch, the thing sprouts new limbs, reaching eagerly for you. Attempt to get around a creature or flee back the way you came. Well, as our hated fucking forced to watch man said, what's it called? Yeah, anyway, nothing fucking ventured. Shit. Okay, Shadow Agent up in here. Okay, so it's not this one. I'm thinking it's one of these two. I have a sneaking suspicion. Not because of any sort of brain of any kind, but it was just, it was here and its momentum carried it over here. I don't think that matters anything at all in the game. So, 1, 3, or 4. I don't think he did watch Nigel. You're talking about a person, Onoke, and you sent him to Nigel, and he has not... He didn't respond like the last person you sent to do that, by coming in here and going, oh my god, the next day, and then never speaking again. Rightmost, maybe. I believe in you, Dillman. You were almost correct, but like we say in DK, almost and nearly knocks no man off the horse. Your luck lasts only so long before the tentacles get a hold of you. You are erotically handled for about 2 hours. 10 health.
I will curse you, and I will make you suffer.
A pox on the...
Keep yourself clear of curses, and you'll have nothing to worry about.
Okay, those 2 sentences were unrelated. One he says... for cursing us and for getting this, and one he says to explain curses, explain the curse itself. But it was just weird with those 2 combined. I lose 30% of my gold, which is not a lot. Hey, Valenius. I will go up, then flatways and down. Net's the same in the end, and I have a little more health. Did I just fucking find the exit? I did. Ah! Oh. Fucking hell. Okay, so there's...
permanent discount for those willing to endure the local color.
So the loan is to our right now. I would probably need money for that, so I'm gonna do the other shit first.
We flee into all sorts of vices, do we not?
Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. This is the one that reshuffles everything. Maybe not if we don't fuck it up? Oh, god damn it. That thing does nothing. Why did I... Oh, hello, shoppy.
I am not surprised they have difficulty selling their wares here.
Jesus pissing Christ. Okay, that's the treasure chest. Then the loan is the last one. Okay, let's not get any of that. Okay, this is a failure. So, any of them but 3. Good man person, not watching it. Don't fucking break yourself. We are Shadow Agent, Lurker Man. A lot of men say 2. Good men saying 2. Blood Realm was also correct saying 1. Fine men. Okay, now we need to open the fucking thing. This should not be so bad. We just need to keep an eye on one of them. And that's the failure, so any one will do. Very fine. I actually thought I lost it for a second there, but I think we managed.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Okay, let's see how much
gold to give you a taste for it.
We might actually end up needing. We don't really meet many rats, but this thing has high damage anyway. Throw a poison dart. Oh god, I fucked that up. Okay, I can still equip it. There. It's better damage. Okay. Loan. Does he want a loan or do we want a loan?
Root of all troubles.
Okay, so he seems to want money. That's good. I was afraid it might be the other way around. In a busy market town, you are approached by a shopkeeper on the verge of losing his store. If you lend me the gold I need to save my store, I'll repay you 1 day. 1 day is always good, with interest. 10 gold is fuck all. We did not need the massive sum. Give 10 gold. The shopkeeper gratefully accepts your gold, saying, you won't regret this. He shoves the gold up his ass, cackles, and runs off into a barrel. Gold payback.
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
That's alright. I can swap equipment, yes. I can only do it out here, though, so... Going into random encounters, I still have to try and think about what I might need. So...
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me.
It was
all the rest.
It was cheap on Humble Bundle,
silent.
and it's pretty good. Dealer, I'll tell you. Okay, so we go down, up, around, and shake it all around. All about. Unless we run into the dusty lady. Lost in the desert. Okay,
now
we finally got
you have
this.
reached a point from which the path ahead is unclear. What will be your solution?
Well,
We play for a token now.
wander aimlessly or pray to the old gods for salvation. I always think that in games like this, wander aimlessly seems like the dumbest fucking thing to do, and it seems like a really, really strange option to be there. So much like Ralphie and Toaster Repair, I always think that there's a hidden chance of really good shit from doing the dumb thing. This game seems to just go, okay, fuck you for doing the dumb thing. So I think praying old gods, yeah? Yeah, old gods. Shit. Okay, so it's not this one. So 1, 3, and 4. These are supposed to be easier because we're a shadow agent, but men say 3. Good men there. Corvus leading the charge with a good 3. And they're followed by Valenius and Cybert. Valenia getting in there late, but nice. You stumble upon a long-lost tomb with treasures inside. We get the fucking token and we'll never have to do that one again. Fantastic. Consuming shame. That is our poison.
You've earned this.
Thank you. I do try to earn my way. Fuck, is this cunt
Evil
again?
made flesh, but with no craft or substance. Powerful magic, but unfocused.
Okay, let's see if we cannot get fondled this time. I think we need to do the same thing anyway. We can probably walk back and do some shite. 30% gold and some of our health is quite a lot when we have 55, but fuck it, let's... Okay. Okay, so it's not the farthest one. So 1 to 3 men. Well, now that you just got me a huge success, we're gonna fuck this up. But statistically, we will fuck it up. It's not the worst one in the world. Blood Realm says 2. He's the first man to say something. I click it, and stream delay probably... Ah, fine men! Well done, Blood Realm and Corvus. Cybert and Valenia, you should be ashamed. With a combination of skill, daring, and luck, you weave between the probing tentacles. Wait a fucking minute. This is one of those you don't get shite for. There's no token. I could just have gone back and around and spent some food, I guess. That's also bad. Speaking of food, let us get some. Okay, so the best thing to do with those if you have enough food is just to walk around, because there's absolutely no gain in homeworking them. Should be able to... Is anything we can sell? Yeah, fuck this thing. We have a bit of a shitey... Warcry. We haven't tried this one before. Able to perform your most damaging attacks without building a combo. Ooh. But this guy has reduced combat combo damage anyway. Fuck it. Let's get some food. Probably always buying as much food as I can. It might not be smart in case we need gold for an encounter, but who the fuck knows. Oh man, another one. Okay, I said going around these would be the best thing, it is going back and around, but fuck's sake. We cannot... There's another Dark Dweller down there. I don't know if it will trigger again if we go down there, but I think we have to get around. So let's try not to fuck this up. Okay, so it's not that one. So it's 1, 2, or 4. Don't let me down, M80s. Bloodrealm says 1. He has failed me before. He didn't this time. Good man, Bloodrealm and Cybert. And Dilman. Valenius, Valinor, and Corvus. Shame. Shame, ding ding. Ah, the White Council.
Again, a token is at stake.
One day, as you travel through the forest, you come across a band of thugs standing on the roadside. As you draw near, they move to block your path. Okay, so the White Council are like mates. 3 pips. Damn. Okay, so bandits are at maximum burl at this point. Hand over half your gold. Oh fuck! I gave them half my gold. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. That was not... Oh, god damn it. I accidentally... That was an accidental click. That was a pile of shite. Another Dark Dweller and a Dark Ritual down there. Let's go back and do the Dark Ritual.
All sorts of terrible things live in caves. Are you sure?
I don't know why I brained there for a bit. Okay, we meet them again.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards.
Oh, well then.
Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
And a Jack of Man. Jack of Man. Yeah, refuse. Okay, we can just do it again. I did not... Hand over half your gold, stranger, and for passing through the forest, the White Council demands it. Yeah, I think I clicked at a really shit time where the text had just shown up, so I was trying to... Yeah. That was poor timing. White Council doesn't like armed mercenaries wandering around through our land, the man says, and his goons let close in around you. Hey, Alicia. You were in the game earlier. You are apparently a bearded fortune teller. I bring my rat cleaver for these men because I am that kind of asshole. There's a trap here. Fucking idiots. Oh, it's Jack. I think I literally just said that as well. At least I can block him now. I say as he does an unblockable attack. I like how they wait for the fucking shit to hit me before they homo. Are you not dead yet, Jack? I've yet to go in the trap. I interrupted him. Okay, so the what the fuck did that do? So, okay, you see the Consuming Shame down there? It actually has users. It has 6 users. So I think it will actually run out if I spam it too much. I don't think you had many crab facts, no. You talked about portals, I think, and demanded money for fortune telling, and apparently you will tell my fortune as many times as I pay you for it, and it will be different each time, so I just paid you until you gave me one I liked. As you approach one of the fallen men, he says, with some effort, "You'll regret this. There will be consequences, ellipses." He cuts off as his voice fails him. You notice a robed figure standing in the shadows of the forest. He waves his hand, and a magical portal appears, stepping through it. He is quickly gone. You look around to find no trace of the ass. Quite happy I could go back here. I mean, I guess it is a toll thing. Card token is now yours. I love the weakest coup de grace that man does. It's true. He sort of always goes, then looms over people. He looms over people, and then he sort of considers it for a while before he lets me attack them on the ground.
More gold for you, and with it, more problems.
Gold, gold, gold. Oh.
The more powerful the site, the more vile its trespasses.
So, you remember when I was in the store and I thought, this gear looks kind of crap, and I didn't get any of it, even though we could have? I just remembered we actually get cursed if we buy anything from the stores here, even though it's cheaper. And I had forgotten about that. That would have been bad.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
While searching the sacred tomb of Wandermere, you come across a group of Skirlingtons conducting a dark ritual. That's a lot of Skirlingtons. That's only 2. It's only 4. It's only 6. The attention seems to be focused on a closed stone sarcophagus. Attack! You approach the undead fiends carefully, then charged into their midst. I like the word midst and amongst. I like to write it among when I speak of Nigel. Skeleton warrior. Something pops in my ears and is now ringing. Please go away. Any traps here? Well, the poison won't work, so I'm not going to try that. I'm not unsure how the fuck this is supposed to work. Like, that, yeah, that does a thing. Yeah, my weapon does a thing. I'm not sure what. I forget. I think it's from a ring or something. It likely doesn't work against undead. Yeah, look at that. He has to consider for a little while before fighting someone on the ground. Bonk, right in the skull. Ah, the area stagger. I see. Hustlers. Doesn't that only work against the ratmen, though? Betwixt is a fine word, yes. As the last broken bone clatters to the stone floor, you realize that your intervention has come too late. The sarcophagus is slowly cracking open. You quickly grab what you can from the area and flee the chamber. What? No! I guess we'll have to deal with some shite
Fire
afterwards.
was never meant to be so controlled and so channeled.
Let's try this. It does more damage, it's holy, and it burns. Change of Rage. Why not? It's medium.
As pleases you.
Makes us slightly slower, but fuck it.
Its tale begins.
Barely noticed the
and then
fucking
proceeds
difference.
relentlessly. With each step, you
Not
will discover a
gonna
new
step
calm
on that
and
thing.
a deeper mystery.
And the Shite Council is gone now that we've fought them and killed them.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
Oh man, you like gerrymander, that's alright. The fucking old spelling of jail warden is so weird. Because it works, but it just fucks you in the head when you look at it, because English is weird. Peninsula and Archipelago are some good ones in my book, I guess. Filibuster. Sea of Blood Realm is a good thing as well. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, GN Blood Realm.
I hear nothing
yeah, like
but
that on
sounds
okay.
of morning. She is close.
Woohoo! Alicia and Underworld. Here we go again.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Mystic named Alicia, blah blah blah. Yes, this is the same one we fucked up before. You track down Alicia, she travels under the guise of fortune teller, her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her, she is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we pay 3 gold, I guess? Because this didn't work before, so we just pay 3 gold immediately, and let's not fuck this up.
Choose from these options.
Not the first one. One of these 3. So 2 to 4. I think it just insinuates you're French or something, Alicia. 3 to 4, men. It's random. It's weird. I don't feel like the Shadow Agent stuff makes this any easier. It's like, that's a 1 in 4 chance is the worst you can get, and we're still getting it. Cybert says 4. He's not failed us yet. You are fucking Cybert Villania. Jesus Ernesto Cristo. Your fortune is a wasp with death and destruction. We got that last time as well. For someone with such powerful aura as yours, tell you of what I know. Price for such information would be high. Do we... would be high. Someone with powerful aura as yours. Ah, magical trinket. Yes, we will give you... I'll give you my poisony thingy. The thing that happened before was that we did not have a trinket. No, wait, not trinket. It's an artifact. So, trinket is the ring, I think? Handle an artifact. He appears quite surprised. Well, okay then. I guess now I have to tell you all the many things I know about the underworld. Gone is the smooth voice of the mystic, replaced by a now much more agricultural accent. Well, okay, I guess I have to tell you about... Fuck. Seemingly unsure of her words, the underworld is a strange and a mystical place. Look, the mystic, the real one, she just pays me to drive the carriage and look after the horse she sees. I just fill in occasionally. The other day she came over, all strange, talking about portals and the underworld and such. Says she's going to investigate. It was 2 days ago. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Will you look after her, adventurer? Sure. You're going to be seeing a lot more of my American accents when we start playing the Call of Cthulhu thing. I probably need someone to rate that for authenticity, perhaps in the chat or the comments, but I think I did pretty well. Who knows, though. You venture out into the woods behind the Mystic's caravan and soon come across another portal like the one the village sacrifices. As you edge closer to the portal, a powerful voice booms out in a belligerent cackle. At last, a visitor to my domain! Yay! You're dragged into the portal. That's random. Ah, we gotta fight some hell shit. Good thing we have a flaming weapon. Would buy chicken from. Nice. Fucking asbestos farmers. Okay, so these rats are a bit shite. They don't... not actually sure how they work. They don't seem to fart out the crap that the other rats do. But I think we just slap them enough and we'll eventually be fine. Yeah, they have that fucking uninterruptible thing that sometimes shows up as well. I can't get too complacent sitting around in their shite. Oh, fucking Coop de Gracie. Ow! The thing about this shite is that it is very, very easy to accidentally divide all the damage out over all of them, so they take forever to kill. And every now and then, one of them will show up with that fucking red shite attack. And because I'll be busy locked in something else and misclick and lock him into an animation, I will take damage like that. We're not taking that much though, even though we're wearing light armor, so I think the game is sort of being kind to us. I remember it being much harder. This might just be the difference from mouse and keyboard to whatever we're doing now. Some of them have gone down. We are not as poorly off as we were. Did he just two-hand the hammer there? It looked like he did. Very fine. Get fucking pluted. I'm wearing medium shit. That is true, yes. Rat cleaver would have been nice, yeah. We still have it, I think. Or did we sell it? But we can't switch mid-combat or even in encounters, so... With the last hell be slain, the voice rings out once more. You have won for now, but my forces will rise up and take the land above by force. You cannot stop us. Right, Rayman. Boing. The altar.
The time of the old gods has come again. A brief period of light in the darkness, of civility and civilization.
Shall we pray to the old gods? Get a blessing or a curse?
Here we are once more, with the gods of blood and thunder.
Of course we shall. Let's not fuck it up. Okay, so this one far over here is a fuck up. I think that's the big fuck up. So it's 2, 3, or 4. So yeah. You men should be able to decipher some of this shit. Do we have quality options on the stream tonight, by the way? We should do. Corvus says 3. He has not failed me before. I guess you had that coming, though. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid your quest. A deafening clap of thunder answers your prayer. I am fucking cursed. The first hit in every combat inflicts triple damage. Ow.
I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
Okay, so there's 2 ways of going around this. Either I can try not to get hit at all, which is risky, or I can have the piddliest man hit me first.
Every one of them with their own monument to passing. Quite poignant.
You can choose quality.
Really.
Very fine. I looked at the Twitch affiliate shit yesterday. I do qualify, but it's a bit shady. In an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a cursed soul. They are not pleased to have it... Oh, so that's how it worked. This one just gave us a good rest before, but because we have a curse rather than a blessing now, it does other shit. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not nice. Holy Forge.
A brotherhood of peace in the service of war. Never trust a priest.
Indeed. On a dusty, lonely plain, you come across the shattered remains of an old monastery. Searching the building, you meet an old man dressed in dirty robes. Long ago, we of the Brotherhood forged holy weapons to support the war against the infidels. But the infidels were strong, and one day one of their raiding parties took us by surprise. I was buggered relentlessly and have not cleaned my clothes since. They destroyed most of our tools and took our supplies, including all the rare metal ore that we used to craft our weapons. The king's army never returned after that day. I know not what became of them. In the years that followed, I have stayed here all of these years, but only the ghost remained to keep me company. All of the others who survived the attack left long ago. I leave. You bid the monk farewell and you leave him standing. Okay, so if I had some metal there, I could go back to him, I guess. I would have liked for it to say give him metal or something, but have it grayed out so I knew more specifically what I needed. That is not what I wanted to run into now.
Learn your fate.
A powerful skeleton warrior with the ability to summon a demonic pile of skulls, which can create a legion of skirlingtons. Few necromancers possess a skill or courage or temper. Messed it hideously painful to... Okay.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Oh, little boys in the box there. Oh, she's a shooter. Fuck your shiting totem, lady. Her fucking shots are uninterruptible as well. Fuck your totem. Ah! Oh, not in the trap. You see how I dodged the shot by rolling directly into the fucking musket ball? Very importante. At least we can't see his dumb face while he's wearing that, what I now realize is a Guy Fawkes mask.
Then it is done. When even a creature as haunting as the Queen of Skulls perishes, we know the game is almost done. The kings are gathering now. Do you see now what I have built? How elegantly all the pieces fit.
Winning a tavern wager, you receive the bashing ring. If escaping the huntsman trap, you receive mug and barrel. For trading so enthusiastically with a stranger in the shadows, you receive blood auction. Nice. That guy did not look well. Loaning gold to the merchant, you receive marketplace. Discovering a tomb while lost in the desert, you receive a desert cult. Nice. And a gain card. Standing up to the White Council thugs, you receive White Council trace, as they say in Spain. Which means 60 in DK, so that's kind of dumb. For interrupting the dark ritual, you receive the following card. The Lich. For attempting to rescue the Mystic, you receive Greensboro Forest. For a reward for defeating the Skirlington Queen, you receive Queen of Plague, the Lizard's Dome. Skirlington Queen, Arrow Cutter, and Mortal Whimsy. Nice, Whimsy's always good.
One more round. You have earned it.
Indeed. I am quickly AFKing for a minute and then I will return. Degreased. I get up and Kid is all like, hello. Very fine. Do you guys think we should keep going with the Shadow Agent, or should we try something else? I mean, we could try. I mean, we are on tier 2 of the Shadow Agent's quest. I'm not sure what we actually get for completing it. Sadly, we ran into the Queen too early in this one and didn't get all of the ones. I think the Shadow Shite might have been in there. Gian Slayer. Gian on okay. Yeah.
Let us approach.
Supposedly it makes the cards easier, but
make your choices.
The Shadowed Wade, but I would not like to see what they are like hard if that is the case. Negative aura. Whenever the player loses a curse, they also lose one random item. Okay, so we are going to do Plague this time. 4 of 6 Plague and a Cursed Gambler.
Queen of the Vermin.
Don't know what that means.
Under the ground, the filthy rat-kind court her favor. Murder each other with leprous teeth for the honor of siring her children.
Can teeth be leprous? I thought that was mainly a skin thing. Okay, let's fuck around with our shite. What do you guys suggest then? I can go through them again quickly if you want an overview. We are going to be fighting rats, which means poison. These are basically easy, default, and hard. Soldier's training means chance cards are more difficult. Increased combat, and I think he starts with heavy armor. Yeah, he starts with heavy armor. And he attacks quicker because of hat. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. And there's the Shadow Agent, which is the one we've been doing. And there's the Nomad. Cannot carry extra equipment. It gets automatically sold, the stuff that he picks up, which is both good and bad because it means we can't lose extra items, I guess. He max health, gains health from eating, starts with pretty shite items. Nomadic Helm, less damage for starvation, while the player has no unequipped items. That is kind of shite. Fucking hell. Iron Hunger, this one's weird, I've never tried that one. It eats equipment instead of food. Discarded equipment grants iron ore, a special food that this fate can consume. Might also allow us to give some to that weird fucking monk. It's a lot of shite from eating. Gain food whenever you gain new equipment. So whenever I press back here, it completely goes back whenever I look at these things. Lion's Pride is the guy who starts with low max health, but starts... Can I? I can, okay, I can do that. Starts with max health 40, but every time he slays someone, he gets more max health. It seems everyone gets the Ring of Hindsight. Explorer, we talked about, can't wear heavy armor. He can fuck around and see various stuff. Then there's a Merchant's Guard. Must visit every shop and is ambushed more often. Finds all the merchants. Gets cursed. Shit's cheaper. Gets to fight at the shops. What the fuck does he start with? Heavy armor and... Okay, so the more bandits he kills at the shops, which will always spawn there, the more gold he gets to spend at the shop where what is cheaper. He might get a lot of shite, this guy. Alright, Roman. Also, Send tweet of cat picture, please. I believe you've done this before, but kid it. Yeah. Hoarder's Desire. The more equipment you hoard, the more health you have. 2 more damage in combat when you have more spare equipment. So this guy basically wants every fucking thing. Basically Halloween. Increased damage against goblins and increased spoils when they're around. Probably no goblins here. Monk is the guy who does not gain gold. Is rewarded for slaying undead. Still don't know how the fuck that works. Health, food, shield, mace, whatever. Monk helm. Gain health on gaining a blessing. So, yeah. Lion Pride is sort of great, but the quest is fucking difficult. Lion Pride is the one I've tried to grind to get up to do the quest, but if it's very random, because if you get the fucking encounter too early, they will go, you haven't killed enough, fuck you, and you'll be unable to complete it, which is really irritating. So it's very RNG based, which I do not like. Because, yeah. I don't think we've died yet or failed any of these, but the Lion's Pride is going to frustrate us. Bony-eared ashfish. What the fuck? Is that a real thing? I'm thinking we go either Shadow Agent or maybe Merchant Guy. That's what I'm leaning towards. Okay, so I'm gonna ask about the fucking bone-eared ashfish. Oh, I get kitty picture. Very fine, Gorman. Good, quick response on the tweet there. Okay, so is the name bony asked earfish the weirdest thing about it? I have to ask that. Yeah, I would think that as well, Blood Realm. I think Soldier's a really good one for when you do that, but the problem is, to advance some of the quests, we need to make the checks. So the checks are kind of important, and I think I'm gonna go with Shadow Agent again, just because we need to complete the fucking checks on these to advance in the quest. Otherwise, the other stuff might be easier, but we'll see less of the game less quickly. Which I feel like is a bad thing. I'm gonna remove this fucking old graveyard because it is very annoying. Field of Poppies is also very fucking annoying. Lost in the Desert, we've already gained a shite. Noble Trader gives us a lot of gold. Might keep him. Tavern Wager we've done. This thing is good as the Shadow Agent. Smallest brain to body ratio, very fine. There's the altar. We keep fucking that one up. That one we need. Okay, so you we don't need anymore because we have already passed on to the one where we speak to Mr. Lionel. Marketplace, White Council, Mug and Barrel, Lizard Dome, Greenbarrow Forest, Desert Cult, Blood Function. We have Lionel in here. Yes, Goblin King's Halt. Okay, we need 3 more in here. Which ones are we gonna do? Something with nice rewards, I hope. The Helpful Priest is a helpful man. That's usually pretty good. This one is kind of irritating because it takes up 2 card spots, since it spawns one where you have to go. Which means that there's less chance of getting any other stuff down here. Can do the altar. We can always not pray. Let's see. Lionel, we don't need him anymore as we have a shield anyway. Is Maiden useful? All she does is give us hair, I think. At this point. I think she's been replaced with the previous Maiden. Or is it replaced the previous Maiden? The Crucible is a lot of fighty stuff. Deadman Gorge is a fight. Battle of Brooktop is a fight. We want ones where we can roll and make use of the Shadow Agent having an easier time with this shit. The Tavern Wager is one of those, isn't it? He gave us food. Yeah, let's keep that one. This one is a good way of getting free gold, so let's do that one as well. Yeah, fuck it. Devil's Choice is... we already have the follow-up to that one, which is Devil's Wager, I think. Yeah, there. So we don't need that one anymore. Let's see how the equipment fares. Mortal Whimsy. Well, fuck the huge hammer. Get some Mortal Whimsy. Medium armor. That thing's new. Don't know what it does. The bashing ring sounds alright. Let's put that in there. Fuck the Berserker's armor. Fuck the medium armor. Put the bashing ring in and the new thing just to see what it does. There. Satisfactory? I think so. Nah, don't do quote 800.
Banish your curses with caution while facing the queen.
Fucking brother being died. Quote 800 is not good English.
You know you risk the true and final death at this table, as I risked my life in ages past.
Oh, so we're playing to take your place, I guess? We start with that one. The ring, for some reason. The altar. Ah, let's pray immediately to the old gods. Please do not curse me. I would be very sad if I got cursed. Okay, this one should be easy because this one is the failure, so any other will do. Ah, very nice. On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and flash of lightning answers your prayer. Woolaloo. Undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. So they have to hit us for it to be good, and it's only sometimes when they hit us. That is irritating. A stun had been better on hit. Blood auction, nice. Let's get rid of some of our health.
Unholy creatures. I'll forgive you for arriving here once, but I hope it is the last time.
Okay.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
We have found this place on Grindr. In the moonlit ruins of a long-forgotten castle, a host of unholy creatures gather. You discover that vampires are holding secret blood auctions. Mortals are allowed to bid using their own blood. These vampires seem very civil. They seem like the swell blokes. It seems like everyone's just like, oh yeah, we need blood. We need blood. I'm old, so I probably have a lot of money, a lot of interest. Home was up over the years. I'll just pay you for fucking blood. That's alright. Boys, no, kill it. Ah! Fucking ringing sound in one of my ears. You're ushered into the circle of bidders. Fuck. Okay, we need to be Lion's Pride to bid more than all this. I bid 60 health. A strange creature comes to you and draws your blood. You gotta pay, even if you lose the bid, the creature explains. Whoop. You wait while the bids are taken. Fucking hell. Oh. Luck of the Irish. You are successful in your bid. The strange creature returns and says, your item will be gift wrapped and sent to you. The card token is now yours. Oh, they wrap it as well. Decide to leave before the vampire take any further interest in you. Boys, you are very cute, but must you be on a keyboard? No, kid it. You're very sweet. Look at your face there. Oh, I pat you. Oh, look at you.
This card will unlock more cards, and then still more. You must dig deeply if you wish to discover the heart of this mystery.
The Heart of Darkness. Janos Aldrin left these everywhere. The Thwaite. Wait, what did they give me? I didn't actually see what they gave me. I think I may be Ricardo. Okay, this one is actually really bad to get after this because Goblin King's Halls, it's a stupid fucking puzzle dungeon.
Win this and claim my token.
It's Mr. Lionel again. Oh, we don't have it yet. Oh, it's just a token. Okay, I see. While walking by a huge tree at the edge of a lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above. Excellent work, my lad, Mr. Lionel declares, citing the lock of elven hair and leaping to the ground. Didn't have to break too many bones getting this, I thrust. Never mind. Best I don't know, eh? He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hands. This font fucks with me sometimes. This bit turns like this. This knob pushes in there. Yeah. Not sure what this fiddly bit here does. That is probably the clitoris, Lionel. You should familiarize yourself. It's working, Lionel gasps with glee, and the amulet begins to glow. By waving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard journey over hills, across rivers,
For eons, I have
until
waited
finally
for an
you come to the
appropriate
trapdoor hidden by
Seems there
foliage.
are more
Oh,
eons
Jesus.
ahead.
Okay, boys. Show the men how precious you are. God damn it. Okay, I'm posting a picture to Twitter of the face staring directly into mine now as I play this. You'll be able to see what I have to deal with here. By waving the amulet around in the air, the goblin somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard. We have... Yes, through the doorway you see a stone chamber and hear a variety of strange mechanical noises. There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when guarding their treasure. I'm sure I mentioned that earlier. Now, get in there and steal 50 gold pieces for me. I'll hold your gold until you get out. I don't have any, Lionel. I'll meet you on the other side. Good luck. With a firm boot to your backside, Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. Okay, so I remember this one and I hate this one. It might be easier with the controller, but I usually take a bunch of damage here. I'm not sure if we get full health for the encounter, but if we only have 14 health, we are likely to get fucked. Also, I can usually not find 50 gold in here for some fucking reason. And I'm wondering what I'm doing wrong. Ah, we get full health. That is 3 gold. Ah! Boys is a fine lady. A true mistress of the oogle. Eh. Do these things ever contain shite? I don't know. As Kennedy would say. We have 15 gold. See? We go out and we have 24 gold. I never understood this. Why? Immediately greets you, lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he's there. Counts the coins you managed to retrieve. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. Go back in the maze. I don't understand how to get more gold here. This is where I always fuck up. I can get through the thing, sure, but I never know how to get all the gold. Is it in the pots? The maze is different now. So I'm wondering if he just... Oh, okay, we kept the gold from before. I see, multiple runs. I see. As they say in Germany, ich verstehe. Damn, that hit me anyway. I can make it! Nice. Excuse me. Mr. Lionel, immediately blah blah blah. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get in there and get me gold. Man has... Shadow Agent doesn't have the most health in the world, but it's enough. Up. Look ahoy! We have 30, 31. Yep. Rotate! Fuck. Man phases through fucking. Bling bling sucker. Mr. Lionel's nice like that. He's a good healer. Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these what? For now, good work, my boy, and let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what's what. Let's hope Rumpy does not notice that we have stolen from her. Devil's fucking Carnival. Nope, we have yet to die, Kairite. Which is rare.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
We need to make these fucking rolls this time. Okay, we need a huge success here. Okay, it went below. This is one of the failures. I think it's one of these two. I think so. I think it's one of these. I take full responsibility for saying it's not number one. So, 3 or 4 men. 2 is the normal success. Oh. Is 2 the normal success? I thought that was one of the failures. 3 men say. Fine men. And Bloodmelm was also right. Good men saying 3. Dillman capitalizing after having seen me doing it, writing 3. Inside, you discover a number of spectacles being performed by costumed artists. Oh, fuck's sake, we need to do it twice in a row. Okay. Okay, that fucked me up. It went on top, but then it did some weird shit. Did any of you see that? If so, rewind stream or something? If not, please... K-Rai says 1. Cybert says 1. Are we sure on this? Definitely 1, okay. Ah, nice. Good men. Good men. I went cross-eyed there for a second. Wait a second. Oh, nice. Okay, I see. Along the back of the large tent, you discover a row of cages. Strange creatures look at you mournfully through the bars. You stop at the sight of a beast with the body of a lion and the head of a man. Something from Xenoclash. Please help me, the beast explains. I was born a man. Then I came here. They did this to me. You open the cage and the beast jumps out saying, Bless you, stranger. I may live out my days as an animal, but at least I won't have to perform for those devils. Why didn't they give him a lion head? A lion's head on the way. It would be very cool, unless he had a dude's neck. That would be painful. The Wrath of the Old
Many
Gods.
Of these blessings are too good for the lights.
Ah, it's the lightning one. Okay, do I get the token, please? The card's token is now yours. Yes, we never have to go to that fucking RNG ass place again. Help me. Body of a lion, head of Nigel. That is fucking terrifying. Oh, you're getting it right, News. That's alright. Terry was fucking here and he was just rolling dice. Not actually looking at any of it, the bastard.
Roaming ever forward.
Trying to pollute me.
For the truth.
You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Soon the game will end. I will take your piece from the board. It will be done. Unlike other opponents, I will remember you fondly.
Oh, thank you. What about Robin Williams? He played this as well, didn't he? Now it's The Rock. Okay, so because we are Shadow Agent, we know that this one up here with the die on it is not the exit or the boss. So we can go up here without worry. The Cursed Gambler.
I prefer not to play at chance. I only contend with the most serious of games.
Yeah, it's true, Nudes. That, but you can't let random chance affect shit like that. Like, this man was wrong before, but if it's completely random, then that doesn't mean he's not going to be right the next time. It's like people spitting on the dice or doing a little dance before rolling some shit, thinking that it'll matter. People get weird when RNG is involved. In an old tavern at the edge of a dark forest, you meet a gambler. Care to try your luck at the cards, he asks, with a wicked gleam in his eyes. We are Shadow Agent, we should have the best time of this, even if it's difficult. He grins diabolically as you sit down, making you uneasy. The stakes are this: if you win, I'll give you something from my collection of magical items. If I win, then I'll curse you instead. Okay. Shit. Oh, yeah, oh no, shit.
Select your desire.
Okay, I think when it shuffles twice like that, it is completely random and there's no way of knowing. I haven't figured out a way to do that. Like, if you followed one card and it's not the same one on top twice, there's no way of knowing what the fuck happens. We are still a Shadow Agent, yeah. 4, 2, 1, 2. So 2 men say 2. Pompeii, hello, says 4. So we're torn between 2 and 4. Okay, another man says 2. Let's try. In fact, News was correctly. And so was Pompeii. Weak ankles or money bags. This one will short gold. This one will make us slow in combat, I think. Let's be crap with shit.
Another curse on the table. Oh. Let us see how you deal with it.
Sure, let's play again. Okay. Once again, completely random. No, I want a token. Wait, is there a token for this one? No, there isn't. There's no token. I'm just wasting time for no reason. Fuck it. Men say 1. Let's do it. Good, man. A rat cleaver. Well, it's more base damage. I'm fucking off. If you want to say it like poos. What, Pompeii? Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off!
I find it interesting to consider that you're sitting at my table to play our game, recalling sitting at a table, playing another game. Circles and cycles without end.
The wheel turns and... He stole fucking 9 of my food for fucking off. I would have preferred a curse, honestly. Oh, Satan comes to trade with us.
An encounter with the devils of the night.
Very fine.
Perhaps not your last.
Very fine. Okay, Satan, what do you have for us?
We play for a token now.
In your dreams one night, you are summoned to a fiery pit and greeted by a demon. I sense you have some spiritual aura about you. I'm willing to trade you a magical item for it. Pay 1 blessing for a magical item. Sure, I don't know what my blessing is. The demon eyes you hungrily. It opens its fiery maw, and you feel some part of your soul dragged into that hellish abyss. Okay, we got the card. And Holy Touch disappeared. That was... never mind. I was afraid he would eat one of our class ones. Tasty, the demon exclaims. Your new magical item will be sent along to the mortal realm soon. In the meantime, take this old thing. Ah. That's nice. Thank you, Satan. Poos is Dutch for cat, and you want to say it like Poos. I'm not a city lost in ash. What? Okay, we cannot remove a curse here, otherwise we're gonna get fucking shat on. We don't have any gold. I guess we could sell something and hope for food. I know some Dutch. In fact, I know how to say I in Dutch. Oog. Oog. And apparently, dogs in Dutchland bark. When they bark, they go wave, wave, wave instead of other stuff. We got all these fucking rings. We got this one, hindsight. When weapon abilities are fully I guess. Is hindsight equipped? Buy a bit of food. We can afford the food. Very fine. Meneer Peter.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
I'm sort of warming you up for the eventual Nigel.
A wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
Mendicant is an interesting word. I do not exactly know what that means. Mendicant. Let's look it up because I like that word. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna forget about that. Given to begging, a beggar. Aw. Damn it. You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The gods have shown favor to those who help the less fortunate. Give food to the priest. I have 4 food. That is not a lot, and I don't have enough fucking shite to give you. I'm going to have to decline for now. He will likely bless us, I think. But since it doesn't specify a number, I think it might be a trick question, so I don't know. Hello, Phil. Indeed, it is a beggar. I like that, though. I was hoping it would be something like a medicus, except maybe a lesser medicus, like a nursicus. All food gone now. Nah. Well, this is not FTL. We're not gonna. Okay, are we gonna decline or are we gonna give him some food? It doesn't specify how much food, so I'm thinking it's a trick question. What do you men think? Ow. Dillman says give. He is Canadian and therefore very generous. I will see what the next man says. If it's a tie, then we will wait for the third man. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Worthy decision, the priest exclaims. How many young ones will set her up? The priest looks at your humble offering for a moment, then sighs. Every morsel is treasured, of course, but your children will need much more sustenance. You can make it through the winter. Mate, I have 4 food. I gave you a quarter of all my food. Ah, shite. Okay, so this one is for forsooth a failure, I think. So it's 1, 2, or 4. What do you say, man? One is failure. Okay, so I saw wrong. Onoke says 4. Let's go for it. I get completely shat on. No luck, I'm afraid, but take my blessing. That's okay. Guardian angel.
Upon you favorably.
After your first chance card pick, you may return the card and draw again after shuffling. Ooh, that is really good. Especially considering all the fucking chance things that are here. That's a lot of chance things. Let's go fucking wager our hats.
What tales do you tell these feeble sots? The same ones I read from your past?
Yes. Yeah, let's wager our helmet against this goal. Okay, so we have 2 successoires, and I saw where it went. There we go. I seem to have misplaced my gold. Get 1 gain card. Ah, that gives me gold anyway. So he gave me half of what he promised. What a twat. We out of food. That is fortunate. He will have food. We do not have much gold though, but...
Finally, an opportunity to eat.
Here, I will buy 1 food, thank you. I'll in fact buy 1 food twice,
Now,
making it 2 food.
Starvation begins.
Mate, I just bought food. Okay, so... Since the fucking exit is never a die, I know it's the one down there. Do I go straight for it, or do I try one of these and hope for food? Do we ignore that one and go down and then down? Or do we take that one? What do you think, men? We'll starve a little, but we have health, so we shouldn't die immediately, at least. Bolt for the exit. I might indeed get some gold and be able to... Yeah, and that means I'd land on the mage again. But the mage, being a mage, costs a lot to sell food anyway. I can't bolt for the exit, but there's another level down there. So, let's see. The lovers. Will I get to eat from this?
Moment, never to be repeated. Except here, where all of your history repeats itself until time immemorial has passed.
Easy Basie.
Again, a token is at stake.
Steegel again. In the town of Steegel, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. As you approach, he stops and turns to speak to you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He is the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Steegel, with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arenas. Did we? Please, will you help us escape the town? We might live together in happiness. Report to woman's father, offer to help. Okay, so this guy's obviously a bard and therefore kind of a twat. And he has a weird neck, and they might breed and make a long naked twat. Oh, the Crucible's in Steel too. Okay, I see. What do you think, man? Demand payment is probably... There's a token in this for us, so I'm thinking it's 1 or 4. Yeah, let's help him. Oblige the stranger, meet us back here at midnight, and bring whatever weapons you possess. Or 1 blessing.
Useful.
Gross, but okay. Let's see if we can find some lies or just... Hours later, you return and find a young couple hiding in the shadows, gesturing them to be silent. You lead the way through the town. Fucking ballsack. Okay, so this is a forsooth failure. So it's 1 to 3, I think, unless I saw wrong. Have the Pluton. Nice. Yeah, there may be a reward, but we got this from, I think, trading with the merchant or something. I think this might be the son of the guy we sold armor to or something. Since it led from that one, I don't know. I don't like being responsible for my own failures, so I'll have you pick again. I mean, stream interaction. No real idea too, maybe. Sure, but you're never wrong. Oh wait, we have a thing. Okay, so it's not 2 and it's probably not 4. Wait. Oh fuck it. No. Oh yeah, we get 2 choices. Okay, so it reshuffles it between them if we don't do that. That is not good. You make it to the outskirts of the town before a voice in the darkness calls out, "Who goes there? It's my father's men," the young lady exclaims, fleeing. Her lover follows her, leaving you to deal with the guards. Okay, we just have to fight some twigs. We might not get the fucking thing, but a fight with three dust dudes is not bad. Fucking gods smote that twat. Oh man, I was about to coup de Gracie that guy. Or foie gras, whatever the fuck it's called. Ah yes, the old slap to the body maneuver. It was indeed too. It is not okay. It is a horrible practice that needs to stop. After the battle, there's no sign of the young lovers. You quickly leave the scene as more armed men approach from all directions. The card's token is now yours. We got the token. We solved it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, 3 men die for some twait's love. And that was a cursed gambler. Fucking good we didn't go there. Good call, men, even though it was... You had no way of knowing.
Press on.
Basically, Blood Realm, yeah. To make foie gras, they need to fatten a goose really, really quickly, so they shove a tube down its throat and fatten it. And just force feed it so it gets fat really quickly. Yeah. It is not moral food. Man presents himself for fucking. Gods immediately smite him. Oh god, he had a lunge there. Ah, fucking shite. Damn it. Ah! Fuck's sake. That extra fucking crap is not something I enjoy. Ah. Sometimes the camera can be a bit mean. That one trap there, when you are in front of it, is not nice. Fuck you, jack of ass. Whoop. There are ways to do it that do not involve that, but that makes people who like the foie gras go, this isn't foie gras, it's kind of like a substitution thing, and they do not want to eat it. It's a thing that should not be encouraged to eat in any sort of fucking way, and even if it is tasty, people shouldn't say it is, because don't fucking torture animals. I got more max health score.
What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest.
We have 12
you
health.
are silent.
And we will, in fact, starve moving forward. So we will lose 10 health, I believe.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
Have 2 health. Well, our class quest.
The secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
You return to the small tavern outside of Stegel. Please give me food. The master of our guild is a little more than a crook and has hired goons to keep us all in line while we are very well coffers with the guild treasure. Please don't be the same thing again. Oh, it's the fucking same thing again. Now we have to leave and we will die upon making this click there. Death. Ah, first failed. Damn it.
And so the game takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again. A sad way to end. I had such challenges prepared for you. Such is life.
Blood Auction 2. Nice. Plunderer's Ring. Goblin Kills, Halls, free. Okay, so we can fuck around with our deck a little bit, at least. Freeing the victim of the Devil's Carnival, you're a large bird and some gold. You have punted a goose. Golden Ring of Pain, Demon Trader. I mean... Angry Guildmaster and some gold. There we go.
Things here are tainted.
I mean, I'm not going to judge you for punting a goose because I don't know the circumstances, but they can sort of get in your face and homer around, and convincing it to leave is a thing, I guess. But
Queen of Plague.
Should never just
of mankind.
Sit somewhere and go, I hate animals. They need to be polluted for whatever reason. It's not nice. Okay, so let's insert the Demon Trader, the Blood Auction, and the Giant Eagle. And I want fucking Mr. Lionel in there, up in here. Where is he? Fuck off, Devil's Carnival. I never want to see you again. I want Lionel in there. Want another one out. Yeah, I mean, some animals don't understand that you are bigger than them and more dangerous. So they just go, oh, fuck you, you're on my territory, fuck off, I attack you, or whatever. And it's like, mate, okay, so you obviously don't understand here. I have no interest in your fucking nest or whatever, you goddamn swan. I just want to go through the park because it's the only way the fucking path is, but you're an animal and you do not understand that. Okay, but I mean, please go away. I do not want to be assailed by you. Then you can sort of physically convince them to fuck off, but it's not like you go to the park to kick swans. Not that I would kick a swan. Golden Ring of Pain. I believe that is what I am currently suffering from. Ring of Survival is the one that does the thing. Every third combat, that is pretty good. Spiritual Healing is the... I forget. Whenever player is healed, to receive 1 health per blessing. That one is very circumstantial, and even if it is good or some shite, it does not sound that interesting. That one's decent. A healing hat does not seem very interested. Any healing doubles. That is also pretty good, but we don't... Fool's Gold can fuck off. Let's try a new one. Yeah, Painus is no joke. Negative aura, yeah. So many fucking assholes in this. So the cards that are purple like that,
to tell your fortune?
Those are the ones he forces in the deck.
A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own
A better
lies.
shield, very fine. And 4 ones where we have to roll.
I am different.
First we roll to get
My
to the
powers
chest.
are genuine.
Okay. This one is a failure. I do not know about the other ones. That is indeed rats, yes. 3 is fail, yeah. So it's 1, 2, or 4. Waiting for this to sort of us to vote on this is probably irritating people on YouTube, if you are still watching. So I'm just gonna pick one and fuck it up immediately. Attempt to escape the farty. Yes, okay, so this is worse. Okay, 3 is fail.
Options.
I have a good feeling about 4. Good man. Yeah, blame on okay, obviously. Fucking hamster wheels. I approach the treasure chest. Okay. Let's pry this shite open. And 1 is failure, so we can pick any other one. Very fine. By the time blood had roted, I had already clicked. The stream delay is not the finest thing in the world. I get gold, I get gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
An armory thing, and that is the best armory thing we can get. We are fighting rats, so the Frostfang is of... I guess it's better than the poison. I think they do not, in fact, give any sort of shite about poison. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't make sense that rats, even though they do poison damage, should be immune to it themselves. I don't know. That doesn't make much sense, but that's usually how games work.
When I dreamed long ago, my dreams were of flight.
Whenever we do the card shit, just write the number immediately after the shuffle that you think it is. If you wait for me to ask and then I wait for you to write, then we will stream delay and all that shit. Anyway, poultry. That man does not look particularly arsed about having been picked up by that bird.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
You're walking one day, a large shadow passes over you. Looking up, you see massive flying poultry swooping down towards you. Well, let's see what the bird wants. What are you doing? The bird picks you up and carries you to faraway lands. After flying for a while, you see a monastery high up in the mountains. From your vantage point, in the eagle's strong grip, you can just make out a rough, overgrown trail leading to it. Okay. So we can struggle to get free, or just wait until the bird gets tired. Yeah, it would make RPG sense in the sense that the rats would have resistance, but I'm not sure all poisons are equal. Different poisons, different things that resist them. Yeah, let's wait. Ah, I see a huge success. This one is a forsooth success, number 1. The huge one might be waiting somewhere else. What do you think, man? Forsooth success, or try and gamble and find a big one? Yeah. 1 is a normal success. Yeah, let's go with 1. Sorry, Frida Kahlo. 3 would have worked as well. The eagle drops you into a small lake. And I get the fucking coin. Oh man, I have the physical copy of the Sia board game. That token reminds me of that. The money in that are these fucking metal coins, and they're so fucking satisfying to jingle around like some sort of space twat. The Lizard Dome.
Few have seen the homelands of the lizard men, and fewer still survive the experience.
I am quite happy that I have Frostfang. Very fine.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
One night, you were captured by lizard men. It just sounds like it's something that happens. It's like, yeah, first day I was captured by lizard men. Oh, yeah, okay. And brought to their king, before their king. You are stripped of your equipment and must choose an opponent to fight in the underground arena. Do I have an unarmed attack? I've never seen him use it. It would be a weird thing to code in just for this. I would fight Skirlingtons or Plaguemen. I think Skirlingtons is probably better because the rat leaves slop. And the Skirlingtons tend to not have interruptible attacks. They do have shields that are annoying sometimes, but they are less of an arseache. I do not have a shield to do my regular Batman shit though, so that might be annoying. I might... Oh, they give me crap. I see. Give me a shitey axe. Don't worry, I'll use the environment... Fuck. The worst thing about not having a shield is not so much the fact that you... It's not so much the fact that you cannot do the deflection shit. It's more the fact that you don't actually see the green things. So you have no idea when people are about to attack you. My dignity! Oh yeah. Shields make you Viso better. What? The Lizard King returns and grants you a reward before returning your equipment. That is fucking weird, these lizard men. It's like, oh, go capture me some fucking mate. We're gonna give him the choice of fighting some shit, but we're gonna have him do it nude so I can... something sex. Get some food, that's pretty good. Thank you, lizard food. Thank you for more max health, lizard man. More lizard food. And more lizard food. We are the foodest man I've ever fucking seen. Look at that 41 food right there. Oh wait, the fucking poultry dropped us off over here. We skipped one. Back on the surface, you are released, but hesitate as the pitiful sound of screams for help rise from the tunnels. Okay, so the token is still floating there, so I'm assuming we need to go and try and help them to get the token. I don't think leaving will get us a token. So let's, the people who actually paid us quite well for something that they forced us to do, let's go kill him. Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay, so 1 is for Sooth Failure. So it's 2, 3, or 4. Help me, men. If Frida Kahlo votes again, I shall listen to this man. He does in fact vote again. I pick 2. We fuck up. All men pick 2. Okay, at least you're consistent in your all men go down with ship. Go back and try to free some of the prisoners. You sneak back into the tunnels and find yourself captured again and sent back into the arena.
Our old friend, the Jack of Plague, returns to fight another day.
Wait, am I gonna do this with shite gear again? Hey, it's random. Sorry does not mean shit. Nope, it's not my shite gear. I've got my fucking... I've got my Burlington shite with me. Ah! Oh, fuck me. Gotta get rid of these fucking ranged cunts. Oh, his rampage is not fun. Especially when I can't fucking... Oh, this fire! Shoot the Gracie. Oh, man. So the way I think that works is I have to do 2 attacks against anyone who's down, and then the 3rd will automatically kill them, and it doesn't actually damage them. From the looks of it. I have killed a single rat. Fuck me. Ah, fuck off! Oh, fucking corpses. Jesus, ballsack. That was a horrible one. That was absolutely fucking painful. Okay, this is 3 hours.
Here, and your corpse will feed the rats.
This is 3 hours, which makes this good for YouTube, I think. So I'm going to end the stream.
Today.
Okay, we got some stuff. I'm going to end the stream just to cut the video, and I'm immediately going to start the stream back up again with another game that's not going on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. So I'm just gonna close the stream and start it back up again so that I can upload the video to YouTube without having to cut it. YouTube's actually added a new system that allows you to cut the videos after you've uploaded them, and it is absolutely horrible. I have never seen such a laggy piece of shit. No, we are going to play Curious Expedition, which is a game I have not played before. It should be quite fun, so let's see what that's about. Anyway, refresh the stream in 1 minute. T12.